and everything is perfect. My name is Nicoleta.
And I'm Mirza, and welcome again to the Nasty Talks.
Yeah.
Snip, snip.
Snip,
Okay.
snip, snip.
You got the attitude, I'm still lacking. We'll get there.
Sassy, classy,
Bougie, ratchet.
bougie, ratchet.
We need to make some TikTok at some point.
Yeah, we should. Let us know if you want to see that. And also, you can anytime write in questions or any kind of feedback. We would love to hear that. And we would also answer some of your questions. But we are filming ahead. So you will probably hear us explaining some stuff and answering some of the questions in episode 6. So stay with us and check that episode out. It's gonna be a good one.
The budget will be better. Now we have enough for 2 pillows this
Yes,
time.
now today we have 2 pillows.
We're hitting the big bucks over here. Just saying.
Yeah.
But we can't afford coffee or tea, but
No,
we'll
water works too. Healthier.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about some very interesting stuff. Some very, very.
But I'm shy.
Oh dear, no! You're gonna love this.
Ooh, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt in the beginning, then it's gonna feel all good.
Definitely. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about fetishes and fantasies and whatever your mind desires and your mind makes your little part feel good.
What makes you tingle deep down inside?
Yeah, because some people don't have little parts; they just have huge.
Are we talking about size already? I thought you want to save that topic for another day.
Well, we can always do that, but we can always just say it as it is, you know, big motherfucking schlungs.
1 centimeter at a time.
Okay, good.
What? 1 topic at a day, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Fetishes.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Oh, plenty.
Oh.
But I'm just thinking back. When was the first time you discovered a fetish?
I think I had so many without knowing that I have any, you know? I never thought of the stuff that I like as being something people call fetish, you know? But I think when I realized that I do have fetishes, it was the moment when I was talking with somebody that I was dating about pecking him.
Explain further for what pecking actually is.
Yeah, okay.
I had no idea until what you told me last week.
Okay, so pegging means that the woman has a strap on and a dildo attached to the strap on and is fucking the male in the ass, basically.
Well,
so it's like anal play for men.
Are you a very dominant type?
I am actually not. But no, I thinking about it, when I'm in bed, of course, I like to be a starfish and not do anything, but sometimes I kind of have to, so I'm doing stuff. But I really like when a man is very dominant and is like showing me that he knows what to do and how to do it. And that's really a turn on for me. But in this situation, I don't know, I was so intrigued about the idea, you know, of like having the power. Because normally I don't have the power in bed. It's like hard to kind of do have a power in the actual sex situation. It's more like you have a power before sex with the clothing, like the sexy lingerie and whatever, you know.
You're thinking all the mental stimuli that is before the actual act.
Yeah, that's when the woman, I think, has more power than the men in the sexual act. Or that's for me, it feels like that for me. And then in the sexual act, it would be nice to be the one who's actually giving, you know, and the man who's the one receiving. And actually I am about to try pegging.
You're not gonna pull out a dildo on me now. I said no to any anal things.
No, it's not gonna be on you. Calm down.
Woo, Jesus.
Yeah, okay, there's this guy I have been seeing for a while and I feel comfortable to try it. and hopefully he does feel comfortable too, because we talked about it and he was like, yeah, sure, he wants to do it, and he actually has a strap on and he has a big motherfucking dildo. And yeah, I don't know how he's gonna take it, but we'll see. I'll be back with with the info.
I
when
cannot
will
wait
do it.
for this.
It's gonna be good.
Sounds very juicy.
Hopefully it will be, anal, like, it's not really sliding in easily. So
if you're acting, what would your male name be? What are you gonna make him call you?
Something Spanish like Julio. or
Do you want
Carlos.
him to...
Carlos.
Oh.
Here, call my name Carlos.
Call me Carlos.
Carlos.
Oh. Grande.
Yeah. Min grande penis.
Yeah.
Penis.
We need to get some foreigners up in here to like sex talk in foreign. That's always so sexy. There's something about that.
Yeah. I don't know, like sex talk since we are in Denmark, sex talk in Danish. Isn't it weird? Since you speak Danish and I guess you have...
I don't know. Like I watch English porn, so I think that's where I from.
But what about, are you normally a vocal person during sex?
I want to become better at that. It really gets my mind going. Like if you're doing a good job and you do it vocally. So the moaning and the talking, it's good.
And do you do it in Danish if you do it?
At the moment, no.
No.
But if they are Danish, yes.
Yeah. And is it nice doing it in Danish? Like, does it sound good?
It's not a sexual...
Say some words, please.
No. It's not a sexual fucking language. I just don't like it. Like, I like them... It's always about how you say things that is more focused.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because
yeah. But, I don't know. Because I have been doing it in English since I moved to Denmark. And while I was in Romania, I wouldn't do it. Period. Like, I wouldn't sexually talk, no. Because I feel like it's such a weird language to sex talk in.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
Because in Romanian you say, as you would say fuck me, you say fute-mă. And then it's like, fute-mă. It's kind of like, it doesn't like...
To me it sounds like a recipe though.
A recipe for success.
Yeah. She saves it there.
Yeah. But other than that, it's like, if you ask like, suck me, sujemo. That's also kind of weird, sujemo.
Suja means
Sujemo.
Dishes. In Bosnia it's always kind of like, that's also the miscommunication part about the sex talk, I would say.
Yeah.
What if something should sound sexy in the native language, but to the others just like funny? Then just keep it English, I would say, right?
Yeah. I think that the very sexy thing in Romanian, if you would talk sexually, would be when you say yes and then you say da, because it's like Russian, and that's always nice. Like it's like da. Like that.
You're doing right, which just says yes. I need to up my Tinder game if I need to get on your level. That's for sure.
You need to write up for begging.
Just in the Tinder bio. Hey, I'm doing a podcast right now. I need new stories. Who's in?
Yeah, you just have to you don't necessarily have to say you're doing a podcast. You just say, I'm looking to expand my horizons sexually or something like that. I'm up for anything.
Yeah, but
they're gonna be like, oh, this guy is desperate, very desperate.
I was actually about to ask, like, yeah, but is that super desperate? Like, just hug me more and more. Like, I'd take anybody.
Yeah, I think for guys it's actually hard to do that.
Very.
Yeah. Because it's known that guys normally and men want to try these kind of things, and women are more like, okay, I'm not okay with this is a bit too much for me, what would somebody say?
Yeah.
What type of fetishes?
I remember the first time discovered.
Yeah.
It was actually hentai, weirdly enough, at a young age of,
okay,
what was I, 13? I don't know what it was, but just about the storytelling and the art itself. I am a bit art interested, and the way you can write things and script it and use your own imagination as well. That takes me off a bit. Also because it's something that, how to say, it doesn't really exist.
Yeah, exactly, and you can go everywhere you want with it. It doesn't have borders of like, you know, that like dick is too big to go into something. No, it happens. In hentai it happens.
But do you feel that people often go for something that they want? It's just a fantasy. Because I have a friend
definitely.
that usually always went for older women because that's who he texted on Tinder, because he was like, well, if I want my age, I just go for that in the city. But if I want a fantasy that's a bit harder to achieve, I go for the older ones.
Yeah.
This makes more sense.
And then where do you search for the older ones?
Badoo, Tinder, Grindr, Happen, what was it? Bumble. Still forget that one.
Yeah, you can do it online, but I was thinking, if you were to go somewhere to find those MILFs, where would you go?
Amy's Winehouse. Right here, no one's...
Yeah, and that's a bar.
Oh yeah.
For people that don't know, that's a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can go to a Pilates class.
Hey, that shit works gold. I'm not gonna lie. I have gone to their yoga, Pilates, all that stuff. Zumba.
But have you gotten something out of it?
STDs? No.
No.
Better hips? Yes.
Yeah, but have you gotten like sex?
No. I never used it for sex. It was just like, for me, working out was just a process to get away from everything. Just like fuck up the body.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult to concentrate sometimes.
I see that. I don't know how it is, because for me it's not, but I can imagine that it is for you. You see, seeing all those like sexy looking ladies just bending down in front of you, you know, like doing a little bit of round movement with their booty, and then doing some squats, like going low. You're okay?
Can I get a cold towel, please?
Okay, so we were talking about all these fetishes and stuff, but have you ever thought about the small things that you do in bed, that those are also fetishes in a way? Like if you just spank the ass for a little bit or something, that's still kind of a fetish.
My own ass was well.
No, you don't slap your own ass. You slap somebody else's ass.
I get it if you want to work it out.
Well, you can also do that if you want to. You're just like having sex, you know, and fucking girl.
Oh,
and
good.
then it's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah. No, reframe the question, please.
Yeah. So, do you ever do that? Like, it's something that you normally do when you have sex. You just spank.
Yeah.
Ass. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, if I'm in the right positions, I like spanking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, that's also a fetish.
Yeah, but I feel it's just so normal these days that it's not that fetishy. What's the definition of fetish, by the way?
I think it's more like the fact that you're using objects to enhance the regular sex that you're having, and you're getting off from those objects. But it's not necessarily like an object, physical object like that. It can be like, including the butt. I think, from my point of view, is everything that is not vanilla sex, like basic sex, it is a fetish.
Oh, yeah.
If you are getting off of that. So if that gets you closer to coming and makes you feel better than regular sex, then it's a fetish.
That's a great
I would categorize it like that. If it's different, then don't hate me, but that's how I see it.
That's a great explanation. If you have any comments on that, write in the comment box below. Box. Right there. Somewhere.
Yes. Okay. And what else do you think it might be a fetish? What other fetishes do you think there are there? Or what fetishes do you have more than what is it? Yeah.
No.
I
am done. Fetishes. I don't know. There's so much stuff. Because what's the difference? Yeah, you explain the fetishes. You have fantasies and you have fetishes. So what would I feel guilty about? Oh, I do like to slap them. Spanking, but I would slap the head. choking is always a good fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the role play thing where you can be like different characters and just play along with it just to.
Have you tried that?
Not yet actually,
No.
but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Nice. I would have said you tried it already, because it seemed like you can go so easily from one type of person to another type of person. Like you can change your personality a lot. So I would say that like once you're like in a rodeo, and then
I need to buy a cowboy hat.
Yeah, and then next time you're like at the table, bring me a gin, and I don't know, something.
Oh, you know that I want to be an actor. How about a fantasy you were afraid of trying but were happy about actually doing?
I think it was doing a threesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a very scary thought for me because I had an ex-boyfriend, and I mean it was my actual boyfriend at that point.
Yeah.
And I didn't really feel like I wanted to add somebody else in the equation. I was like, no, I don't really feel like I want to do that. And then it was kind of like I still wanted to go over my boundaries and like what I was doing at that point, and like experiment and experience things. So I've done it, and it was really nice. Like it was really nice in the moment and everything. But afterwards, thinking about it, it kind of ruined the whole threesome situation thought in my head.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt that I was kind of rushed into it because I was not fully there. I was not fully the one coming with the idea, yes, I want to do it, yes, let's do it tomorrow, you know, all of that.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got comfortable with the idea, and I've done it, and it felt really nice, it was really good, but I still have a feeling that it was not necessarily my call to do it, and that's why I feel a bit that is like, it's a no-go for me anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But of course, if I'm in a situation where I'm not gonna feel like this and I'm not gonna give a fuck, then I will do it. So yeah. But it was a nice experience.
There you have it, folks. Wait.
Yeah.
You and two guys, or you
No,
and a
me
girl?
and another girl and a guy.
Ah.
But I would like to try it with two guys.
Guys are easy. You'll persuade your way in. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I can
It's
just
the
go,
other way that's
like,
difficult for us.
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. I would just go to a bar and be like, hey,
Hey, you
wait
two.
wait for me outside, and then I'm gonna go to another guy and be like, hey, come with me outside. And then they're gonna be like, oh, what a coincidence, we are 3 people outside here.
Why are you laughing? That's a scenario that would work. Because
Yeah. Like,
for some reason, I feel women can just be like this, more or less,
yeah.
and they are like, oh my god, she noticed me between all these guys. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Have you ever tried a threesome?
No.
No. Is it something that you want to do?
I really want to, but I just don't feel like sharing with the guy. I think I could have had the chance a couple of times by now, but for me, I don't know. I think I'm selfish in that sense.
Yeah, like that's the same for me. Like I don't want to share anything. I don't want to. I got an idea.
Yeah. What? Oh, give me that finger. Yeah, what should I do?
No, it's mine. Okay, so I was thinking, if the other girl is bisexual,
Oh yeah.
then it wouldn't be just for the men, you know?
It was for her pleasure as well.
Yeah.
So who do you want me to introduce to?
I know, no, but it's fine. I was just having a thought. And then it's the same with the guy. Like if you're having sex with another woman and another guy, and then he is bisexual, then he's also gonna be into you.
Oh yeah.
And then you can fuck him in the ass. And he's gonna love it.
But what if the guy's not prepared to fuck the other guy? Yes.
Oh, but he can suck your dick then.
Close your eyes, make a wish, enjoy the show. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that does help on the equation if one of the parts is just bisexual, because
Yeah.
they enjoy it with both parts.
Yeah,
Instead
exactly.
of trying to persuade, let's say, a straight guy or a straight girl or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. But have you ever been in the situation in which a man, was interested in you,
A male?
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of times actually.
Okay.
I don't know. For my side of the story, I know you know me by now. Like very welcoming, big, tall, all that stuff,
Yeah.
and very open-minded. Firstly,
Yeah.
that takes them off because I'm not like aggressive, being like, "What the fuck do you want?" kind of thing. So I just told people.
You're just open to whatever.
Yeah,
but not
I'm
really.
desperate, okay? No, joke aside. So yeah, then I have tried it a couple of times, and I was surprised at one point where I didn't really know the guy, but we went to some parties, had some common friends, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we had to change partners at some dancing event, and it was like he wanted me to lead. Like I was thinking this guy's kind of flirting right now.
Yeah.
I don't care because I know I'm straight.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking. He's
but
taller
does
than
he
me.
know? But does he know you're straight? That's
Exactly, that's the thing. Like people always ask me, "Are you bi though?" And I'll come to a story after this. But the guy is broader than me, taller than me, and he wants me to dominate, which I just think is very interesting for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it's the voice.
Yeah, it's also because some people, it makes sense that for me at least. If you're very dominant in your professional life and in your like social life and all that, you want something in your somebody in your private life that can take the lead and do that for you, because that's just between you and that person. That's more intimate, and you can just let your guard down and be very very vulnerable in the situation.
Have you heard of the term switch?
Switch, no.
It will also be either being submissive or dominant. It's called a switch. People that can go like this.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
And that's actually one of the best sex you can have because you can switch the roles and you'll get your fantasies out. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. But, okay, so about the guys. And this guy that...
Let me tell you, and to the camera obviously, I did not have male sexual intercourse. But I did kiss a couple by now.
A couple of guys.
Hey, they kissed me firstly. But
okay.
It's never been unsexual, and I also realized some time ago, like, yeah, I like women.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but you can like both.
Yeah,
you
of course. I don't doubt that everybody is bi to some extent. I don't care. Males have had, what is it called? Male crushes, female have had female crushes. I don't doubt that for a second.
Yeah.
So who's your female crush though?
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, come on! You
But
talked about pegging for crying out loud. Now this is too personal.
But I can't say names. So
celebrities, not real
I
crushes.
like that. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't have celebrities that I would want to fuck that are women.
No, really?
No.
I don't know. I always like Russell Crowe for some reason. And Hugh Jackman is also very handsome. But I think why are you looking at me like that?
No, nothing.
What's that smirk about?
I wouldn't fuck them.
Okay, apparently we're going back to what kind of Hollywood celebrities would you have sex with?
None, I think. For me, it's just fake. It's on TV. It's like porn. I wouldn't fuck anybody that I watched them in a video.
You don't have that fantasy?
No, I don't.
So if Brad Pitt came up to you.
Yeah, I would be like, no, that dick has been in way too many places.
Actually, I never thought about it like that. That's like screwing jackpot, somebody might say.
I want a clean dick.
I want to. Oh, you want a priest, the guy.
Well, it would be interesting, but no, not necessarily. No.
Well, I'm not gonna go darker with that joke because we might lose
He
some people.
He would slap me with the cross on the butt.
Thank you for that imagination, by the way. But yeah, the nun-fantasies, like, oh yeah, they're so pure and all that stuff. I think that's why there are so many slutty nun costumes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, turning a naive young girl bad, all that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people love shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's good. Like, for me at least, I can tell you what I like in porn. I like it when the man is very dominant and the girl actually doesn't really want to have sex with the man, but then he's just kind of convincing her and then it kind of happens. And it actually does happen. Yeah.
Ah, the build-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's the persuasion you're thinking of.
Yeah,
Exactly, oh, yeah, that's
exactly.
super hot. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel. This doesn't feel right. Like, yeah, you know, you'll feel good. And blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's like, pop popcorn. Yes, go on.
No, don't do it. Oh yeah, keep going. Oh, we need popcorn sometime.
Watch porn and eat popcorn.
Well, last time I was watching her touch herself while I was eating a muesli bar, so we can substitute with anything.
Yeah, okay, so you were not masturbating, you were just eating, or you were masturbating and eating at the same time.
I said I was watching her live while I was eating a muesli bar.
Okay.
And she also asked, so is that instead of popcorn?
Kind of, I guess.
I was like, yeah, it actually is. It's a good choice. You want some?
Yeah, and then she would have been like, I am.
Oh, come on, don't go that far. It's about food, goddammit.
Well,
We are crazy though. No, that did not happen though.
No, okay, it's so sad.
Yeah, sure.
Well, talking about fantasies, you know that also these like very small stuff like shower sex, kitchen table sex, kitchen counter sex, all that. These are also like very cool fantasies.
Anywhere but the bed.
Yeah, exactly. I feel and I think that there's something about having sex in a place that it's not yours. Like if you're going in an Airbnb, it's kind of like we're like rabbits. We're fucking everywhere, you know, like anytime, everywhere. Because it's all of it. It's new. Especially if you're in a relationship, you know, and you want to spice things up. I think is the best thing to do, to just rent a place or rent a place, go in a place where you haven't had sex before and do it, and it's gonna be a million times better just because it's not your fucking bed.
Yeah, because you get used to the same thing over and that gets boring.
Yeah.
But that's also the thought about getting caught.
Also
that's
that.
Fucking hard.
Also that. In nature.
Oh, nothing like the open sea.
Yeah, in the sea as well, but
No, I meant on a boat.
Yeah, okay.
Like nobody is around to hear you do shit. It's amazing.
It's really cool, and I think that also since you're in another place, you have more of imagination, and then you start doing things in places that you haven't thought of doing stuff in or on. And then it's getting more creative and the positions are better because I don't know, maybe this kitchen table in this new place, it's higher or lower than the one you have at home, and then it feels different, and this couch is more hard than the one you have at home, and it's much
it's
better.
actually the small differences you'd be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. So, have you done it underwater or like in water?
In the water?
Yeah.
No, only in the shower if that counts, but I don't feel so.
No, okay.
You? Swimming pool? Jacuzzi?
It was a swimming pool.
In the church. We were talking about priests, like, I don't know.
No. When I was baptized, you know, and everybody was watching.
Yeah, sure.
No, it was in a pool at my work. I was working in a hotel, and I was working in the night, and there was this guy who afterwards became my boyfriend. And he just came to hang out with me, and then we were like one thing leading up to the other and blah blah blah, and then I was telling him that we have a pool in the hotel, and then he said like, oh, let's go, and then we just put a note at the reception that we're gonna be back soon, blah blah.
We both worked there.
What? No, I was
only
yeah,
okay.
And he came with like chips and whatever because we were watching movies. It was a really nice working place, like really.
Yeah, sounds.
Almost nobody would come in the night. There they would probably.
Well, you did.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, that was a good experience, and then afterwards, we actually had the room available, and we just went there and like slept for like half an hour or so. But yeah. Then I had to get up and go and do my job. Sadly. But it was a really nice experience. I definitely recommend it. A pool or a jacuzzi.
Talking about pool, I would love to do it on a pool table. I don't know. I just find them so fucking sexy. I can't explain it. Still have to check that off the bucket list though.
And then you want to watch her put balls inside her.
Have you seen the size of those?
Yeah. I have recently seen a video of a girl just putting a lot of vegetables in her ass, and one of them was an apple. And I was like, how the hell did that get in there? So I can imagine that it's possible to put a like bowling ball, like not a bowling wait
a bowling ball. What kind of
weird.
videos are you watching?
Okay, that would probably be a bit too much, but yeah, the billiard
Ball.
Yeah.
What if they ball?
Ball. Ball. Okay. And you know, we were also talking about fetishes, so talking about the best fetish in the world, feet.
Yeah, to some people. That's
Yeah.
the most popular one by far.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. And I have actually never had encountered a male that I had sexual intercourse with and liked feet. I mean, liked, like,
Obsessed.
Yeah, obsessed. Like, he was turned on by feet.
Well,
None.
yeah.
I really want one.
I
want a man.
call this number, you know? No, I'm thinking, yeah, everybody likes a good pair of long legs, but what does the feet have to do with anything? Like, I get the foot job.
Yeah, I get that too.
So-
It's might be quite hot if you think about it, because you have the power of, you know, making him being satisfied while using something else than your hands, which is cool.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's also if you do it with the boobs or the ass.
Yeah, but that's if you're clever. If you're clever, you know how to use everything. But yeah, I kind of get the appeal. Like, how would you explain that? Give it here. So basically, depending on the height, I need your right one. But if you're shorter, then I wouldn't mind having you up here.
Do you like my sexy?
Total turn off. But flip flops and no socks, no, that's a go for me. No, but if you have it here, like up on the shoulder, and you do stuff like missionary or
Yeah.
whatever, and you like start kissing at. You're so self-centered.
No, I'm injured.
Oh yeah. For legal reasons, we're not allowed to say anything at this moment. Anyways.
That seemed like you injured me.
Fill in the blanks. It's a weird story, and I'm not even in it. Anyways.
Okay,
No, but
yeah.
if you have it up here,
Yeah.
I kind of imagine it. If you have sensitive feet or toes or anything, biting, I don't think is that big of a turn off actually.
No,
So
I think
that's the hygienic part of it.
I think it's more that people like to, you know, give massages and lick the feet and all that, which that's what I mean. I wouldn't mind at all getting a foot massage once in a while from a guy that is really getting turned on by that. I mean, we both win.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, if you're into that, hit me up. Hit me up. But now, like, you know, my next like inbox for the next week is gonna be like, I want feet. We're gonna get back to you with some more feet information because we want to do a really cool thing and make some like feet profiles.
And
on
feel
the
free to
website.
comment if you get it or not, because I literally still don't. Like, what's the big kind of deal? It just popped out of nowhere. The obsession happened like 2 or 3 years ago or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think so. But it's just, you know, people that want to be into something and then they're like into feet. It's kind of like feet came up and I was like, I'm kind of into, I like feet. Oh.
Finally, somebody understands me.
Yeah, I think it's also like any other taboo things that people don't talk about. It's like somebody starts talking about it and then the other people are kind of like, well, I'm also into it, but I didn't want to say anything because it was not normal. You know?
That's why we are out here helping out. Because boy, oh boy, have I talked about things I really shouldn't. Might be disowned, but let's see how it goes. We'll hopefully earn something out of this.
Yeah, we'll see. But what about ASMR? Like, are you kind of turned on about the sounds during sex and like all that? Like maybe, you know, that wet pussy, that wet dripping
Pussy.
pussy.
Nah, I don't know. I got a bit of a trauma because of listening to rainfalls and all that stuff.
Okay.
So when I hear too much, I have very vivid dreams when I hear the same continuous sound over and over again.
Okay.
So I just started having nightmares about like drowning deaths and tsunamis and shit like that. So
if you're hearing a wet pussy, then you think about tsunamis.
I didn't hear. Sorry, no. That's why I didn't dwell more into ASMR.
No, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, I feel too sexually frustrated. I can't. Like so close into the mic and all. It feels like it's just ticklish, and that's just like for me.
Yeah, I get that. But something during sex, like if you hear something, do you like to hear her moan?
Oh yeah, I fucking love that.
Okay, I don't know if that's ASMR. I feel like it is, right? It's still like a natural sound.
Yeah, that still is ASMR.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's categorized so much.
Yeah. That's true. But for me at least, I love to hear loud men, and like somebody who actually knows how to express what he's feeling. Because sometimes, if I'm having sex with a person that doesn't make a sound, I don't know, is he even enjoying this? Is he dead or something? Like,
I'm just focusing on my breathing sometimes. That's all I want to say for this point.
okay.
No, but I think some people are like that. They just don't see it attractive, like being like, oh yeah.
Okay, that also scared me.
Yeah, you're too frightened. With this voice, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I think we covered a lot of stuff about fetishes and all these fantasies, and we're gonna tune more in with more stuff from the next episode, so stay with us.
I cannot wait for the pegging story, and I don't think I'm the only one. Well, it was our pleasure.
Yes. Make sure to like us and follow us and subscribe to our channels, both on
everything.
On everything, basically. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
MySpace. It was a joke. We're using that anymore.
Spotify, everything. Thank you for today, and have fun with your sex lives, and
take care until next time. Use protection if you're in for that. If not, get yourself checked. We still care,
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, we're here for you. Bye!
Bye! You got attitude, always.
Always.